What's happening, people? Amy, one more time. Already, what's happening, good people of the world? All right, so I want to thank you all again. Thank you for watching my videos and your support. I know I'm still trying to do new stuff all the time, give you guys some tips. I do workout routines, nutritions, and all that. But right now, I just want to give you guys another tip for first time home buyers. If you want to buy a home for the first time, there are certain things. Like for me, when I bought the house, I didn't have so much knowledge on things to look at and what to look at. And sorry to say, but sometimes realtors, all they want sometimes is to make a quick buck. They won't give you like tips. If you're a first time buyer, when you're looking for a realtor, maybe make sure you're looking for somebody who will care about the kind of house you're gonna buy, how it's gonna affect you, your comfort and all that, because when I bought my house, the realtor was just quick to make their commission. All right, it's business. This is America. It's not what people think. People are out to make money. So, first mistake I made when I got my house, there are certain things I didn't have any idea. Like, for instance, the one I'm about to show you is the gutters. The gutters are very important in a home. And houses in America, I'll do another video some other time to show you how houses are built. And I come from Kenya, come from Africa, and we all know how we build our homes, how we do the foundation, how deep they dig the foundation, the concrete, the slabs and everything, and the pillars. But here in the US it's different. The foundation is not as deep as how we do it back home. So these houses, most likely after 10 years when you buy it, you might have to start having issues with the house. They look good, they look nice and all that, but if you live in America, the foundation is normally not, like Jesus talked about the foundation. When you build a foundation on top of a sand, here now is different. The foundation is normally on top of dirt. They don't do like how we dig deep and put the pillars and all that. If you want to know how we do homes, I want to recommend you go watch I Am Marwar channel. You can see he's doing his home from the beginning, how they do the foundation, the slabs, the beams and everything. And they use strong concrete. And that house will stand for a long time. And if a tornado or whatever comes, the house will still stand because the foundation is solid. It's just not on top of the dirt. It's dug deep. And the thing with here, like most of the houses that you can see, the frame most of the time is wood. That's why when you get like storms, when we get tornadoes, it comes in and just blew it, as Jesus said. All right. Anyway, enough about all that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The gutters. All right. Make sure if you're a first time buyer, make sure you check if a house has a gutter. All right, so that when the rainwater, when it's a rainy season, that water is not gonna go under your foundation but away from your foundation. Because what happens if you get a house without a gutter, it's gonna cause you some troubles eventually. So as the rain continues over time, the ground will start to settle down and the dirt around your house will start erosion will start happening. Okay, so erosion, that means your foundation will keep on getting exposed. Okay, and that's bad for your house because that water starts getting under the foundation, and when it starts getting under the foundation, then your ground starts to shift, and guess what will happen? Eventually you start having foundation problems. And when you start having foundation problem, I'll show you some videos on the issues I had with my foundation after some time. And fixing a foundation where they have to put piers, they press it on, they put like some piers that hit the rock so that the house is stable. The problem with that is when they're doing the piers, it's gonna start affecting your pipes, water pipes, and it's gonna start affecting your sewer line drain. So you'll have to pay for the foundation, and most of the time, 85%, you'll end up having to fix your plumbing. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Right now, I don't have any gutters around my house. So this is the next project I'm doing. So tomorrow I'll have guys come and install the gutters, because the gutters help a lot. All right, so let's go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. When I bought this house, I didn't have any gutters on it, and since it was my first time to buy a home, I didn't know the importance of it until a few years later. The ground started shifting, because as it continues to rain and you don't have gutters, when it rains around the house, it's bad for you, because American homes, they're not as built as the way we built back in Africa, where we have to dig in deep and put in the concrete and pillars and strong metal. And this is the effect of what happens. You see, when I got the house right here, the dot was right up to around here. But as time goes on, you can see it starts eroding from there to there. And we just go like a few. You can see right there, that's where the foundation stops. The rest is just on top of the dirt. I like how we do back home, the beams and everything. We dig deep in, remove all the clay and put rocks and put cement, and then we put the beams. Yep. Yeah, let me show you how deep the foundation is. That's it. That's all the foundation there is. So different. Alright. So make sure when you're first time buyer, buying your home for the first time, you don't have, or you already own a home and you don't have the gutters, make sure you install some, because it can cost you a lot. Like around here, I had to put like 3 piers. I had to put 3 piers. I'll show you. I'm gonna put in a video there to show you guys. I had to install one here. You see how it's sinking? Because all the water starts going down underneath the foundation. I had to install another one here. Yeah, so you can either do that, but I highly recommend having gutters around your house, okay? Because what happens after some time, the ground starts shifting. You see all these gaps right here? That could have been prevented. You see right here, because the ground is shifting. Yeah, look at that. All because I didn't know ignorance is expensive. If I know what I know now, maybe the next house, when I buy my next house, I'll have it customized so that they make sure they have piers before I get the house, and then make sure it has a gutter. Alright? You know what I'm talking about, the gutters? Look at my neighbor's house. This is the gutters right here. And make sure when you install one, make sure you drain the water away from the house. Yep. Make sure the water drains away from the house. Alright? So right now I don't have any gutters installed. But as from tomorrow, I have people coming to install me some gutters. Yeah, so the gutters are very, very important. So if you're a first-time buyer or you own a home without the gutters, to avoid the hassle of having to have the foundation fixed and what happens with the foundation. All right, guys. So it's very important, as I was saying, to have gutters installed. And make sure when they install the gutters, make sure that the gutters is throwing the water is draining away from the house. All right, Like my neighbors, they had to do a drain underneath so that it was, as the spout drains the water, it goes underground. They have a pipe going underground, away from the house totally. And as I mentioned, not having a gutter, the soil start eroding away. And when the soil starts eroding away from the house, guess what will happen? The ground will start shifting, and then your foundation will start having problem. It cost me almost $4,000 to only have 11 piers installed. Piers are like some round, how can I say it? They're like round blocks that they use to press on until they hit the ground bottom. They hit the base, the rock underneath the house, so that the house will be stable. And after they fixed the foundation, because they have to lift the house up, they're using like some kind of something with pressure jack to lift the house up. And as they were doing that, they were breaking my pipes, the plumbing pipes. So it cost me more money. I had to fix my water lines because I started having leaks and all that. So it ended up costing me like almost $8,000 to do all the repairs. So this is just a tip I'm giving you guys. All right. So tomorrow we're having some people coming to install some gutters in my house. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. And don't forget, subscribe, share, support a brother. Already.